Hey there, folks. Well, the Jets tight end battle is officially underway now that Jordan Leggett, Chris Herndon are both full participants in spring practices. Both of those guys are out there on Tuesday of this week in the fourth OTA practice for the Jets. Neither was out there in terms of being a full participant on day one of OTAs last Tuesday, so a good sign for both those guys as both are coming off knee surgeries. Herndon, a torn MCL at the end of the last season when he played at Miami. Of course, the Jets drafted him in the 4th round. Jordan Leggett, a 5th round pick last year, didn't play all year because of a knee injury, so he's essentially a rookie. So who's the favorite in the competition here to replace Austin Seferian-Jenkins, who's now with Jaguars, as the Jets starting tight end? Well, Leggett has the experience. He's been around Jeremy Bates, who is now the Jets' new offensive coordinator. The Jets' system is not completely overhauled from last year, so Leggett is familiar from a scheme standpoint with some of the similar things the Jets are doing with Bates this year as opposed to John Morton last year. Leggett looked pretty good in the spring and training camp last year, and Todd Bowles even joked during his press conference on Tuesday after day 4 of OTAs, which was the second OTA that reporters were allowed to watch following day 1 last Tuesday. Bowles joked that he jokes with Leggett about how well he looks, how good he looks, and how well he performs in shorts and t-shirts here in the spring, and he's looking for actual production when it matters. So we'll see if Leggett's able to do that. Herndon, on the other hand, could be an athletic and pass-catching upgrade, an athleticism and pass-catching upgrade from what the Jets currently have at tight end. Mike Maccagnan came out and said that right after the draft, after the Jets picked Herndon in the 4th round, final day of the draft. Look, Eric Tomlinson is more of a blocking tight end. He's the Jets' number 3 tight end. No, Jets don't have any other legitimate tight ends besides Tomlinson, Herndon, and Leggett. None of those other guys are factors. But it's interesting to hear Maccagnan say that regarding Herndon. Maybe a little bit of not a slight, but a critique of what Jordan Leggett brought the Jets, or really didn't bring the Jets last year because he didn't play. So ultimately, I think Leggett is a slight favorite right now because of his scheme understanding in terms of it being a little bit ahead, certainly of what Herndon's is, as Herndon learns on the fly as a rookie. But Herndon has the ability certainly to close the gap with those skills that Mike Maccagnan mentioned after the draft. So it'll be a fascinating battle to see here as the spring continues on and as the Jets get into training camp in late July.